What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Blacklist. I think this is episode 5. I'm starting to lose some track, but I was actually kind of struggling for video ideas today. So I'm not joking. I opened up Reddit and just started scrolling till I saw like a title of the first thing that seemed kind of interesting. And I was like, fuck it, whatever. We're just going to turn the camera on. We're going to film and we're going to go with whatever is in this subreddit thread. So it's called BJJ Blackbelts Should Stop with the Life Coaching. Something that I pretty strongly agree with. So we're going to watch this video and we're going to see where it goes.
Like, man, they saw me at the gym with my Rolex. Bro, you wear your Rolex to the gym? Yeah, of course. Man, don't you think, like it might get scratched, it might, whatever.
Okay. First off, why, dude? Isn't this what conversation is about to happen here? And is this whole conversation the point of like you have a Rolex and you really need the rest of your students to know it? I know a couple guys out here in the RGV that like use their fucking like gym accounts to post like their cars and shit. Like, guys, come on, you're selling a product. You ain't cool, bro. Okay, let's let him talk. Let's let him cook, as the kids would say.
I was like, bro, I started laughing. I said, listen, what is the point of having anything if you don't use it? Okay. God gave you legs.
I agreeable. I don't think that's a disagreeable point. Why have something if you're not going to use it? I try to be pragmatic. Every guitar on the wall that you see over there, it's because those are the ones that I need. That's it. I don't have any more. I could buy more, but I don't. That's all I need. So I do agree, right? Like, oh, fuck, I just did it, dude. I just did it. Oh, no. I'm no better than him. Should I bust my Rolex out? Fuck, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, God damn it. He got me. Fair enough.
You just sit down all day. No, you go for a walk. You go to enjoy yourself. He gave you children. Do you know when people want to be with their children?
When they're not there?
When their children are already ready to leave. Oh, my kid's going away to college. I miss him. Why the fuck didn't you miss him when he was here?
Why are you telling people to miss their children? Don't get me wrong. There's certainly things that we should. I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong with what he's saying. It was what I'm getting at. But are you being paid to do this? Are you being paid to sit here and tell them how they should interact with their families? No. Now, does that mean he's wrong? Should you cherish your children while they're here? 100%. Is that your fucking job to tell people how to live their lives? No, your job is to teach them how to beat up other people really well. Do your job. And I guarantee you this fucking conversation is the thing that is keeping them from doing open mat or something like that, or sending them home. Like, these guys are probably like, oh, dude, I gotta work tomorrow, bro. It's 9:30. Can we go? And he's just like, all right, boys. Saw a lot of you guys checking out this Rolex. Let me tell you a story about it. And these guys are like, bro, I just want an open mat right now. I just learned a new choke and I want to do it. Can we just fucking skip the life lesson?
Why are you only missing things once you can't have them anymore? Why not start using them and enjoying them while they're here?
This is like, I don't know who this guy is. And I'm sure he's great. I'm sure he's actually intelligent. But I feel like because it's coming from a jiu-jitsu guy trying to do all this stuff, it's like what happens when an ape discovers basic good decision making. It's like, I learned how to make solid adult decisions. And now I'm a philosophizer. Let me pass this magical information, because all the information I have in my brain, because I'm a black belt, is mystical in nature. And you should all aspire to be like me. Do you know what's funny? Is this guy is a black belt in 2 things at least. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and he's a black belt at running a facility that is successful. I'm assuming there's a level of success, because that seems like he's got a nice little logo on the back wall. He's got a Rolex, so he's got money coming in and he's spending it kind of frivolously, right? So it assumes that he's got those 2 things locked down. But the guys he's fucking parroting this shit to can be black belts in other aspects of life. There could be the greatest dad on the planet sitting as a white belt in his class, and he's telling him how to be a better man. You could have a former fucking general or an admiral from the military sitting in there as a white belt, and he's telling him how he needs to be a man and all this other shit. And it's like, dude, don't get me wrong. When you see a friend at the gym that needs help, by all means, you know, like go over there and give them that nudge, but don't fucking invade their lives. You know, like if somebody's having trouble with like, you know, like a girl or something, they're sad. It's like, come on, man, let's just roll. You know, let's have a good time. If you need to fucking vent a little bit, I'll listen to you. And, you know, like, hey, maybe don't worry about this so much. Something like that. But this man's on a pedestal right now. And again, I don't know who's in his class. And maybe this is just a group of his friends, group of his homies, and he's just off on a tangent, doing his own thing. Maybe it was his coronation ceremony. Maybe he just got his black belt. You know, there's so many other things that could maybe justify why he's sitting there doing this. So I don't want to give him any hate in actuality. So, you know, all I'm saying is I'm looking at this through the lens of this is just an everyday class. If this is an everyday class, this is rough.
So it doesn't matter. You ever heard the saying, take out the China?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I want to wait.
Mm-hmm. Dude, those guys want their blue belts, bro. Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Christmas. Maybe you're not gonna fucking make it next year, my friend. This is an illusion that you live, that you're gonna make it next year. So next time you have dinner, take out the dishes, the nice ones, and set up the table beautiful. And wear the
Okay, Jordan Peterson, bro, fucking make your bed. Like, I don't even really know where to go with this, to be honest. Don't get me wrong. Nothing replaces being face to face with your family, for sure. But like, what the fuck is this? This guy's getting paid to say this shit. We got to let him cook, I guess.
Rolex and put on the dress and put on the nice shirt and take your wife out and do whatever the hell it is that you guys want to do.
Brother, you probably charge $175 per membership a month to go to your gym, and you're sitting there saying, hey, take your wife out to dinner. Brother, not everybody has the ability to just go out to dinner when they feel like it. Maybe you have lost your connection to the rest of the world. I don't know, man. Okay, all right. Okay. You know what? Ian, gotta calm down. Gotta calm down, Ian. He hasn't really said anything wrong. It's just he's overstepping.
What kind of fucking stupidity is, guys? Like, you know, I hear people like, I want to have generational wealth. Why?
What?
I love you.
What? That's fucking retarded. Holy shit. I don't want to have... I can't even fathom. I want to have generational wealth. Why? That's fucking stupid. What? Huh? What do you mean? We as Americans have been complaining about generational wealth for decades. I'm a first generation American from immigrants. I had nothing to grow up with. Why are you even talking about this? I live in the RGV where most people are first generation Americans from immigrants that don't even speak the language. They have nothing when they came over here. And do you know what they get in return for coming over here? An opportunity to build generational wealth. You own a business, bro. You own a business that will build generational wealth. What are you talking about? Fuck off. Holy shit, dude. Oh my God. Why?
Right? If I take off my black belt now and I give it to you, what is it worth to you? Nothing. Why? I didn't earn it. You didn't earn it.
That's so what the fuck? You earn generational wealth. You earn the right to pass that wealth on. What are you saying, bro? Oh my God. Don't take the black belt off, because if you take it off, everything you're saying becomes fucking stupid. The only reason anyone's going to sit there and be like, yeah, is because you got the black belt on. If you were a guy sitting on the other side of this camera trying to say this shit, everybody would be like, bro, shut the fuck up. Why wouldn't we want to fucking have generational wealth? What are you even saying, bro? Teach these guys a fucking Bolo and shut the fuck up. God damn, bro.
What's the difference with money? I got all this money and you're my child. So here, all you're going to do is feel like a shitbag.
What?
Man, I never even earned my own ticket.
What do you mean? I can't keep this up. This is a shit show, dude. I thought, brother. Coming into money does not inherently make you a worse person. It is who you are before you come into that money, how you were taught, who teaches you those things. The man you are without that money is the man times 10 you're going to be with the money. It is up to you, Mr. Generational Wealth, to teach your kids to not be pieces of shit so that when you fucking kill over and somebody's got to run the business, that money's got to go somewhere, and it's either the government or your family. Of course it's going to be your family. It should be your family. God help your family if it's not. That's fucking crazy, dude. Teach your kids to be thankful and to do good with that money. Invest that shit, start more businesses, create more fucking jobs, get better at your craft with that money. If you're going to just live off of a bunch of money fine, you can live off of it and just coast for the rest of your life. But at least with that time, do something cool, bro. Make a video game. Get good at video games. Lift weights. Fucking read 1,000,000 books. Do something that brings value, which is what you're trying to say. That money holds no value because you didn't earn it. Bullshit. It does. It's what you do with the time you buy yourself with that money that creates value for the money that you came into. And the fact that you live in a country where that is the currency to buy shit. Obviously. We're in America. You got $10, that's worth $10.
So you got some money, use it. Enjoy it.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait. Everybody's waiting, man, while life is passing.
What are you fucking saying, dude?
My wife knows, bro. Like, I hate fighting with her. Do you know why I hate fighting with her? Because I know every moment I waste fighting, every moment I waste angry is a moment I can't get back.
Every moment you spend happy is a moment you can't get back. That is how time works, brother. And you can either do it poor or you can do it rich or working towards wealth. You can either use that time being bad at jujitsu and never get it back, or being good at jujitsu and also never getting it back. Bro just discovered time. I don't even know what his point is anymore. He just said that having money makes you a shitbag, but then you should do something with it, which is, yeah, I agree. Do something with it. But then why are you putting that little fucking cherry on top of but if you get given money, it makes you a shitbag? What the fuck?
That's a moment I could have had a good moment. But instead, I got to argue over bullshit. What are we even arguing about?
Nobody likes arguing, bro. Nobody. I don't like arguing with my wife. I like debating. Debating's fun. But sitting there having a fucking pissing contest with somebody, yeah, fucking sucks. So is stubbing your toe. Why don't you just get rid of all the furniture in your house so you never have to stub your toe? The point of having early arguments in your life is so that you can get better at having arguments later when you have more solidified relationships and you're a more mature person. It sucks. And everyone knows this, politically, right? If you try to make a point on Facebook or Instagram that maybe leans one way or the other, you're going to have 1,000,000 people, mostly young people, coming in and just shrieking their fucking heads off because they haven't figured out how to argue yet. And they need practice. When I was 18, I was no different. I was the most obnoxious fucking idealized 18-year-old that you could have fucking possibly imagined. And with time, I learn a little bit more and I get a little less annoying to deal with. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. Nobody fucking is. But that is the point of arguing, is that you suck at it when you're younger. And as you get older, the goal is to not avoid disagreeing with each other, but it's being able to disagree with each other without wanting to blow the other guy's head off. Avoiding it is not the mature decision. Taking the L and being like, you know what? You care more about this than I do, and I don't want to argue with you. So let's just do it your way this time because you care more. And it's not about the moment. Oh, bitch, you're trying to ruin my moments. Your wife probably cares about something, and you probably don't care about something, and you think she's being frivolous because you don't care, but she does. Isn't the point of having a partner meeting halfway sometimes, and sometimes taking the L for them? Okay, cool. She doesn't like making the bed this way. Fuck it. I don't care enough. We'll make it her way.
What are we getting that mad about? Everybody realizes that in 100 years, no one's even going to know you. You understand that, right? You know your great-grandma?
Yeah.
You barely know your grandma. Exactly. Right? Yeah, of course. So what are we worrying about?
What are we worrying about? What are you worrying about? What the fuck is this conversation? I don't even know what you're worrying about, but okay, let's take on this next point. You won't know the generation before you 100 years from now. Do you know why I'm here? Why I'm in America, in South Texas, making these videos right now with the 1% privilege that I do in one of the greatest countries on the fucking planet? Because my immigrant family, the generations before, worked hard, got just wealthy enough to get out of England and make it here. Then my dad fucked some crack whore, and boop, I showed up on the scene, and now people got to deal with me. Do I know my great-grandparents? No, of course I don't. However, whether I realize it or not, I feel their impact on my life because I fucking exist. That's the fucking point. Maybe the world won't remember me. Or how about this? Maybe they will. Maybe there is an off chance that I do something so fucking great in my life that I do get remembered in 100 years. Maybe it's this YouTube channel. Maybe it's this conversation. Maybe it's my fucking gym. Maybe it's my kids erecting a fucking statue on our family compound of me. I don't fucking know. But you push through life and you be the best man that you can. Expect nothing. Hope for something. And know that if you aren't remembered, your family will feel the difference you made in 100 years. Because of generational fucking wealth!
Start living. Start enjoying. Love you guys. Loose. Guys.
Was that the go home chat? The open mat chat? Was that what that was? Oh my God, bro. Man, how do I even wrap this up? That was pretty damn close to just word salad. Maybe his point at the end of it all was to live your life now. Enjoy the moment, which is, again, all true things. Enjoy these moments. John Danaher talks about it. It's like the people who live the most in each moment and squeeze every little bit of opportunity out of the moment we are in right now. Those people tend to do well long term. We understand that. Nobody's going to disagree with that. But what the fuck was that? And I super wouldn't have fucking taken this whole like, don't forget to bust out the China. Here's my fucking Rolex. Don't bother creating generational wealth bullshit. What the fuck? To make one good point, you made 3 fucking horrific points. You had the win, brother. Just know when to quit. It was, you were this close, dude. You could, like, after, like, the first 2 minutes of the, no, not for, it's only 2.5 minutes long. And you could have ended it probably at, like, the 30-second mark, and it'd have been like, that was fine. But it just fucking kept going off the rails. Holy shit. Let's, really quickly before we go, let's look at some of these fucking comments. Well, we're going to mute this. Just put the stripe on the belt, bro. Yeah, put the fries in the fucking bag. This is your job. This is the McDonald's part of running a jiu-jitsu gym. The part that everyone expects. Just fucking put the stripe on the belt. Fucking say some nice words about the guy. Shake his hand. Give him a hug. Take a photo. Fuck off. He just wanted to mention he has a Rolex. Weird way to start this conversation off, right? Like we've all seen those egotistical guys that they come in maybe wearing a little, like they got a chain or maybe they got a little new thing for their teeth. What the fucking teeth things? What the fuck is that? But the little gold caps or silver caps that go over your teeth now. Fucking, hey, to the point to where they need you to see it so bad, they start moving their mouth differently so that you can notice it. It's like, hey, what is that? Oh, this? Oh, crazy you noticed. It's just a $300 piece of shit in my mouth. Maybe that shit works on younger guys, but dudes who have been through the fucking meat grinder, military, people who've had family members die, police, firefighters, EMTs, guys who've seen shit in their lives, they're going to be like, cool, bro. Can we just strangle each other? Or should you take that off before we roll? Or are you going to swallow it? What's going to happen here? At the best, at least I would understand cars, right? Like people fucking show off their cars because the car community, right? Like that is a very active thing to be doing. You got to work on your car, maintain your car. You got to go fucking race. Like that's cool. I get it. As much as I'm not a car guy myself. But the fucking like bring up the Rolexes and fucking got my diamond earring. Fucking what the fuck? I mean, like what you want. I would never really talk shit to you guys about it. I'm just saying my preference. I don't give a fuck about any of that stuff. Whether you're man, woman, I don't fucking care. I'm more interested if you walk in wearing a cool fucking rash guard. Like you walk in wearing like a $300 rash guard that has like a cool inseam and stuff. I'm like, yo, what is that shit? Let me see that. Because that thing's going to get tore up. It's crazy that you fucking bought that. Let me enjoy it while it's still nice, right? I've never had a professor give life coaching during class. I have seen a kids coach do a mat time with some basic how to be a good person stuff, but that was kind of part of the discipline aspect of the sport. Yeah, and this is the leeway that people get. People think that there is some kind of life self-discipline attached to martial arts. And maybe in some other martial arts, that is totally a thing. Maybe back in the day, it was totally a thing, but we are not in that day anymore. We are in the age of information. It is about getting better and learning a skill. A lot of American jiu-jitsu has burned away all this shit. And also is talking about being a good person. How many motherfucking black belts are psychopaths? How many have we all met? I don't have enough fingers on my hand to name the names of the psychopaths I have met that are brown and black belts. Getting these belts does not make you a better person. It is not a black belt in life. It is a black belt in a very niche version of fighting, in a very niche environment that is padded, where you have to wear a special suit to do it. And if you don't have that suit, it doesn't work anymore, right? So it's like, just because you know how, oh, he's got a collar and a sleeve, and that doesn't make you a fucking good person, dude. It's crazy that people still believe in this shit. Get good at the sport. Don't treat people like shit. It's fucking easy. And wear your tuxedo to the dojo because life's too short to wear gis. Good fucking point. Why are we wearing gis? They're gross. They're tough. They don't feel good. Why wouldn't I just wear a silk shirt? Nice silk button up. Why not? Just, life's short, bro. Just wear the silk shirt. Watch the buttons explode and poke people in the eye. Who fucking cares? Wear those loafers. Who needs wrestling shoes? Wear those $400 loafers to fucking... Why stop there, Just keep going. How can you groom your female students if you aren't willing to act like you're an infallible cult leader? Listen, okay, first off, I'm going to preface this by saying this is a funny comment. I don't think it's fair to necessarily imply that this guy is grooming his students. I don't know him. Maybe this guy does, and he knows for a fact that he's doing that. So I'm going to move forward with this comment, assuming that the guy in the video is not doing those things. It's unfair to say that. But with that being said, again, how many fucking times have we seen leaders in the gym grooming their female students and getting them, just spending that extra bit of time? Oh, that brand new female white belt that's got a lot of spunk in her. And then all of a sudden this black belt that you can never get a private from, never get him to stay late in class. He's like, hey, Mr. Black Belt, sir, can you stay back and help me with this move? I'm really bad at it. Yeah, I gotta go. Brand new fucking white belt shows up. It's a fucking OnlyFans chick. And then all of a sudden this black belt is like, I got time. I don't have to go home anytime soon. You want to stay back, just you and me, and learn how to do a arm bar or a triangle? You can triangle me all day, young lady. Go ahead, slap it on there. I won't even resist. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why you're not going to fucking resist, and why you're going to help her, but not any of your many male students who are probably competing that need the additional help. Don't worry about the moral quandaries attached to any of that. Just fuck off. Every time I hear a black belt give a speech, I think about the millionaire tech nerds, doctors, lawyers, and special forces students sitting there listening. That's exactly what I fucking said. How many black belts in life are in that fucking crowd that are sitting there being like, bro, I have a fucking Maserati. Like, what are you talking about? What are you fucking saying? What are you talking about spending your money and not creating generational wealth? I'm a millionaire because my dad had 100,000. What are you talking about? And my kids are gonna be billionaires. What do you mean? Like so many people have to sit there and be like, well, he's a black belt, so yeah, I get. Do you know what most black belts, old school black belts especially, are? They're fucking hood rats that had nowhere else to go and nothing else to do, so they went down to their fucking local gym that was just down the road, and it was a bunch of other hood rats, and they spent their whole lives just beating each other up. And then anytime new people came in, it was an us versus them mentality. So the guys that had been here longer started beating up those new guys, so they would fucking dab each other up at the end of the day. And it became a little fucking inner circle guys club cult thing. And then fast forward 20 fucking years, and they're sitting here like this, talking to guys who are probably way better off, way more level-headed, way more calm, way more successful, listening to this guy talk about his fucking Rolex, when there's probably a guy in that group that's like, I have 5 Rolexes. What do you fucking mean? I mean, that guy would be talking to our black belt, and our black belt is literally like on a team for creating and studying AI. He's a professor at a college. And we'd have this random guy being like, you just don't got it on lock, bro. You got to listen to what I have to say about life. It's like, he's an AI professor. Why is that not good enough? And a black belt. Are you crazy? Anyways, we're going to end it here. I'm just going to end it now. I'm going to be fucking screaming all day long watching this shit. So I'm going to save my voice. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave comments, get in the comments section, have some debates. I don't fucking care. Do whatever, say whatever. I don't, whatever, man. You guys are going to do whatever you want. But anyways, I'll see you guys either later this week or next week. I don't know when I'm going to do it. Whenever I feel like doing it. Have a good one, guys. See ya.